Hello everyone, this is day number 20 from January 20th. So the task today is to take a phrase that's very meaningful to you, something that you say often or that you look to for inspiration often, just like a one-sentence phrase, just a couple words, and learn it in a different language. So if you normally speak English, try learning this phrase in like Russian or Japanese or something like this. If you normally speak English and Spanish, try just any language. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be fluent in this language. You don't ever have to even use this language for anything else. But it has to be a different language, one that you're not familiar with. The reason we do this is because when we learn a new language, we have to associate experiences with these new words. Otherwise, we lose them, we don't retain them, we don't remember them. So learning a phrase that's important to you in a different language is forcing you to get into the experience of that phrase. So you remember this phrase, this feeling, when you say it in the different language. One of the examples I have is a prayer that's normally said in English. You can also learn it in Latin, or you can learn it in Italian or some other language. So there are some prayers that I know in a few different languages. So if you want to do something long like a prayer, by all means do that, but it doesn't have to be anything like this. You don't even have to know any prayers. Just find a phrase that is really meaningful to you, something that inspires you, something that maybe you have it as a background on your computer, or something that you write down. Anything that is important to you, something that you have a connection with, and learn it in a different language. You have obviously the entire day of Monday to do this, but the goal is to retain this. So in 2 months, when I ask you again, hey, use that phrase that you learned 2 months ago, you'll be able to bring it up pretty quick, because it's the feeling that you are attached to. The feeling that this phrase brings you is what inspires you, not the words itself. So by doing this exercise, we are detaching from the words themselves and the meaning we give to them, and focusing more on the experience. So your task, your little experiment for January 20th, day number 20, is to take a phrase that's very important to you, something that's meaningful, something that makes you feel good, and learn it in a different language. Again, it can be any language. It doesn't have to be one that you're familiar with. It can be completely out there, but learn it in a different language. And every time you say this phrase, bring that feeling back that you got when you said it in your main language. So I am kind of curious to see what phrases you guys you choose. You can respond in the comments with this other language if you like, or you can just keep it to yourself. If it's something that's special and you want to keep it for yourself, it's fine. But yeah, any questions, any comments, feel free to post or contact me directly. It's up to you. And I will see you next time. Have fun!